Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the last ride of 2022. And I guess we're going to head on over to the marsh. Water levels are looking good, and we're in the big boat today. In the 0540 boat today. And I just want to let y'all know we've really been enjoying this boat. Thanks to Brandon over at Bad Decision Airboats for putting this boat together for us. He did a fine job, and we certainly are enjoying our time on this boat. Yep, we just passed the yacht club, and we're going to take this little cut into Sheep's Hammock. The water level here has gone down a little bit, but I think we'll be able to slide on through here without any issues. Now, I'm sure y'all remember the fence line here when we rode, and there was probably maybe 3 inches of the fence post hanging out. The water has dropped, as you can see. And here we are heading on into Gardner Marsh. I'm telling y'all, this is probably the best place in the state of Florida to ride. Right here. Now, we have been on other lakes and seen other places to ride, but I now understand why other folks come to our lake, because it's beautiful and it's diverse. You've got flats, you've got swamps, you've got cypress trees, cypress trails, you got shade. Shade is a big thing. I know when we went down to Okeechobee in July of last year, it was so dang hot and there wasn't any place to get relief from the sun. So now I understand why those Okeechobee boys and girls come up here and ride. So that's something to think about whenever you see other folks from other counties or other districts or other areas riding. They come here because we do have the perfect place to ride. And here we are. We made it all the way to Square Pond. Looks like there's a group gathered up here. I'm sure that we know somebody here. And if not, there'll be someone arriving soon that we do know. Well, we made it up here, and wouldn't you know it, you stop, and then all the boats start coming in. Looks like there's one right there about to slide down into Square Pond. Boys, y'all better help him. Oh yeah, he had some help. That's a good thing. I wonder how deep that Square Pond is. Anybody ever jumped in and tested the waters on that one? I have seen a big old gator laying up in there one time. And the boats keep rolling in. And as they did, I got the chance to talk to these young bucks right here. They were from St. Cloud, and they said they watched my channel, so thank you. This is What Do I Hear? I think I hear a Daryl. Oh, Lord, here comes trouble. Fun times are about to begin. Now, if y'all have never met Daryl, let me tell you, he's a little wild, he's a little crazy, but I'm going to tell you something. If you were out in the middle of the marsh and you told him, Daryl, remember that time we stopped and talked and then we rode over to square pond, and Gary stopped right there at that pine tree next to that palmetto bush, and we talked about whatever. Well, we're broke down right there. Can you come to me? And I promise you, Daryl would know exactly where we were. Now, that young man right there has been on this marsh and on this lake for dang near his entire life. He can tell you every which way to go and which way not to go. Now, I do not recommend driving like he does, but he's got some skills, and he is certainly fun to watch, and we always have a great time when we hang out with Daryl. Well, we're at the glory hole, as you can see, and we're almost up there to the trees, and I'm sure it is getting close to a little refreshment time, and sure enough, Daryl is ready for some refreshments. Alright, so we made it to the hole in the wall. This stuff is sticky. The brown grass is sticky. The green grass is sticky. The mud is sticky. Every freaking thing is sticky. The water table is still high, so, the ground is just continuously wet. We really haven't had any warm days to help dry up some of this stuff. So, anyway, we made it up there, but, yeah, it's still sticky. Come on, Daryl, let's go. Let's head to the cowboy camp. All right. Has anybody ever been to that Osceola Pavilion? We never been there. We hear it's pretty nice. They got a nice little, I guess, charcoal grill or grill there. One day we'll have to slide up there and check that out, but we've just never done that. Okay, looks like Dead River's looking a little busy, so we're going to take the cut through, across, around, over, whatever you want to call it. And try to avoid some of that boat traffic. Too many boats on the lake, on the river there, and a lot of people just don't know what to do whenever they are coming through those tight corners like that. I'm just going to remind y'all, if you come up on a tight corner, stay to your right. Don't try to hug those corners, stay to your right. That's the safest way to be. To the Cowboy Camp. Thank you for the KRVSA Sportsman Club for having this out here for us to enjoy. There's picnic tables, a shallow well with a hand pump, and some barbecue grills up there. So next time you're out and you want to have a little gathering up with your friends, you get some hot dogs, steak, shrimp, whatever you want to do, and grill it up. I just ask that you clean up behind yourself and don't leave trash there for others to pick up. But anyway, here we go. We're headed to Bullshit Hill. Looks like Daryl's in the lead, and we might see if we can't catch the sunset. I know one thing, it is getting cooler, so we may not stay out here too long, because all we brought was a long sleeve shirt, and y'all know how it is. That wind blowing and the temperature drops, it gets cold. Well, looks like we blew right past Bullshit Hill. I think we might be headed back yep, we're headed back into the marsh. Let's see where we go now. We might jump a deer or two. Y'all be watching. my favorite time. Favorite time of the day, especially when we're out on the lake. It's been a good day, and at this time of the afternoon, I just kind of soak it all in. And I'm thankful for the time that we have out here on the lake and in the marsh, and I hope that everyone kind of takes a moment to reflect back on their day when they've been out. Looks like they gathered up some wood and they're okay. I know one thing, it's getting cold, and this little jacket I got on, or long sleeve shirt I got on, is not cutting it. I hope we stop at the yacht club and then we head on in. That's what I'm hoping right now as we're riding. Now there ain't nothing prettier than that view right there. Oh, breathtaking. Well, we did make it to the yacht club, and a sunset at the yacht club is awful pretty. But it's getting cold and I'm ready to go in. So let's ride out. Well, this is my last turn on Woohoo Corner for 2022. Hey guys, I just want to thank y'all for all hanging out with me another year. We're getting close to that 1,000 subs, and I do it for y'all, and I'm glad that y'all enjoy it. I am enjoying it. Gary is enjoying it, and if you happen to see us out on the lake, everybody calls us mom and pop. So, y'all, I'm happy to be a part of this airboat community, and I will see y'all in the year 2023. Y'all keep riding the wind, my friends. Keep riding the wind.